Alrighty, everybody, what is up? I am back with another day of Spyro Gaming, and I hope you guys are excited. I hope you enjoy the sound of that lawnmower passing by right outside. Expect that to happen a few more times. No, it's not my mic, it's just, you know, just apartment living, that's how it goes. Can barely hear the game here. It'll help if I turn on the music, though. I hope everyone's having a great day today, to the nobody that is in my chat yet. But if you're watching the VOD after the fact, leave a comment, letter H down below, and I'll give you a heart. Hopefully runs go well today. I'm gonna head on over to Dry Canyon, do the usual warm-up. Oh yeah. Do, 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 do. What's up, Manila? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the good luck. Hope you're doing fabulous. What's up, Girth? Thank you. What's up, Michi? Yeah, guys. Welcome, welcome. Just getting warmed up here as usual. The huge. What up, Bale, Jerry, Ellie? Oh, Botrix decided to join the chat today. That was not the case yesterday. Sometimes, you know, my YouTube bot sometimes wants to cooperate, sometimes it doesn't. Thank you, Bail You Out for the Prime, and Getro with the 16 months. They both say good luck today. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. They actually both typed good luck today, Deo, exactly. So, I think they might be working together. Let's pause and unpause. Whoop. And turn on the cute colors so everyone knows I'm on my practice shit. Let's go. Oh, coral. Fucking coral blue today. Just barely different enough to be different. What's up, Lucid and Megan? I didn't say that hi to anyone on YouTube, but what up, Eddie and DC and Megan, Drewski, Philip, Killa, KH. Hey, everybody. Alright, let's do a couple of these jumps and then I'll get into my daily push-ups for the day. Continue the warm-up. Very nice. Ooh, I thought that was gonna work. Feeling good about these jumps today. Do a few more. Yo, Purple Phoenix and Setnam, Domi. Look, I'm not even looking at the screen. And I still made it. Yo, I was looking at the chat on that one. Yo. I got it. Got it like that. What's up, Humber? Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Let's head over to Clifftown, and while I do that, let's get our push-ups happening. Yeah, I got that dragon in me. True. Push-up time. Stretch out a little. Go ahead and get my... Go ahead and do my Hollywoods here. Oh my god. You guys hear that back crack? Oh my goodness, that feels so good. Oh yeah. Alright, now. Let's get it. Yeah, oh, by the way, side note, I am wearing my pants correctly today. Yesterday they were on backwards, so yeah. Today I am wearing them forwards, I think. Alright, 20 push-ups, let's go. And I'll take the shirt off too, because I don't like the way push-ups feel when the shirt is dangling off you. Alright, let's get it. Oh. Wow. That was good. Good. I'll just leave the shirt off for now. I might put it back on in a minute though, because I am a little chilly. What's up, Michi? What's up, DC? Dude and Tiao. Hey, everybody. Alrighty. Sit down here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Crack the fingers. Hell yeah. What's up, Vivi? Thank you for the good luck. And Cray. There's a Van Gogh reference in Dreamweavers. I didn't even know that. What's up, Jem? I'll go ahead and slap this tank top back on because it is a little chilly in here. Thank you, Vim. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm hoping we have a good stream today. Yesterday was a great stream. We got a 36 and just generally had some good vibes all around. So we'll see if we can't do something similar today. Ooh. What's up, Adam? Welcome. Ooh, missed that backup. It's all right. Let's head on over to do the start of High Caves. Always a good check. What's up, Grand? Thank you for the good luck. Yo, 888 and Giada. Hey, everybody. Surprised that didn't work. Try that intro one more time. Almost got hit by that. One more. Barely making it, but I'll fucking take it. Might as well do the supercharge. Let's head over that way. Classic auto jump there. It's fine. Just run around for funsies or not. Let's head over to I guess let's do a little blowhard. Maybe hit up Metalhead, maybe do a little bog, you know. You got a tomato milkshake? That sounds disgusting. What's up, 17 lizards? Am I going monk mode today? Maybe. We'll see. Hate when it doesn't grab the other blue like that. Let's head on over to Metalhead. Guess I'll do a little Misty Bog, why not? Come. I'm drinking avocado milkshake. I probably wouldn't like that either, but I do like avocado. What's up, Dragon's Rule? Appreciate the 16 months and the good luck. You bring the avocado milkshake and I'll make you like a nice avocado salsa. How does that sound? And we'll both chug each other's beverages. Oops. Ooh, with that blue. Let's work on that intro a couple times. What's up, Rona? Yeah, Spyro is a slightly different color here. You're not going crazy. That was the blue down there. Head over this way. Oops. Hate when that happens. I'm gonna not go for that. It is ideal to jump charge and then charge jump before that. You do have a smaller window to hit the jump like that. I mean, whatever. Let's head over to... I fucked up treetops yesterday, so let me just do a playthrough of this level. I'll just go back to back all the annoying Beastmakers levels today. What's up, Mashu? Good luck on your 120% learning Humber. Let me know if you have any questions or struggles that you want to vent about. I'm all ears. Yeah, I've seen it, dude. I've seen it. Yeah, thanks for watching the TV remote playthrough, KH. My Twitch channel info is outdated. It still says any percent PB. Alright, I'll just update that for you. Let me just do that right now. Where is it? Twitch.tv/... Where's the save button? Save. Did I do it? I think I did it. There we go. I fixed it. Did I earn a sub for that? I read my chat. I respond to what my audience wants. Hopefully that makes your OCD happy. Me does the bare minimum. Also me. Do I deserve a sub for this? You have only one gripe at the moment, which is the Wizard Proxy and Wizard Peak. Is it better to do jump plus charge very close to him or a bit far? So in Wizard Peak, I'm just gonna go there and show you actually, but first let me do this, the rest of this level. It's just better that I show you. Let's head over to Wizard Peak and look at the Wizard Proxy there. Am I doing Ivor today? No, but I should practice it. I kind of conceded yesterday that like I should probably start doing Ivor route. Like I don't know. Okay, so whatever. So we're over here, and now. With Wizard Proxy, you want to not do this one, and yes, do that one. No one knows why, but it doesn't work if you do the one that's closer to you. You have to do the one that's further. Okay, so that's the first thing you got to realize. Not this one, yes, this one. Okay. So you can just kill this first one and like whatever, as long as he doesn't hit you like that. Then with this one, you wait until like you get a real sense for his pullback animation and time your jump accordingly with it. So I'm jumping in the air while he's pulling his hands back, and then I charge glide into him. Which, you know, I haven't done this in forever, so I'm obviously trash at it. Can't do shit. Why am I so bad at this? I used to be good at this. Why am I hitting him every time, dude? Are you not supposed to charge glide? Dude, this is so sad. I can't do this trick anymore. That's how long it's been since 120. Why? Why can't I do it? Am I doing the wrong wizard? It's like the hitbox is disjointed all weird. You need help? You're not trying to be in... What's going on, Domi? Can someone please talk to you? I'll tell you this right now, like, you know, like begging for a friend in like a live stream chat room is like probably not the play if you want someone to seriously hear you out. You know, but go ahead. I mean, type your whatever's going on, and I'll see if I can give my 2 cents. Dude, I can't believe I can't do this. I'm so bad. Can't do it anymore. They patched it. Am I tripping? Let me do it from the start of the level. Let me do the 120 route. Going around this way. There we go. It must have been like from the save state. There was some issue with the hitbox. That had to have been it. It feels like the hit. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe if I start from back here, it'll be easier. Like maybe I was just doing because of the cycles. Maybe I was picking the wrong wizard there. That could be the case. There we go. So yeah, I forgot who I was trying to help with this, but yeah, the thing with these wizard proxies is you want to jump when their hands are going back, and then like when you think they're about to throw their hands forward, that's when you charge glide into them, and the lower you are on them, the better. See how that was like too high? I just slid off the top of him. So like on your failed attempts, like look at where the flop isn't happening, Or like look at like, oh man, I flopped on top of him, or like I could have been more inside him, or I was too far to the left or right, or I was early or I was late. Try to assess those things as you're doing proxies in this game. Instead of just being like, why doesn't it work? Which in this case, like you might just need, it might just be as simple as like start from further back if you're using the practice codes like me, because these guys do have really wonky hitboxes that I guess are just affected by your approach. Which, I can't even explain that, but it just is what it is. So yeah. Let me go keep practicing stuff here. Let's head over to Metalhead. Get back to any percent stuff here. You keep hearing stuff, it's stupid. This has already helped. Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I mean, maybe, Humber, like, the save state, like, spawns the dragon weird. Like, who knows? Like, spawns the wizard weird. So yeah, with that particular wizard proxy, it might help to just, like, start from further back. Like, start from the top of the level or something. To really make sure you're on the right cycle or whatever. Tom Kenny is the voice of Spyro in Spyro 2 and 3. In this game, he's not. That would be Carlos Alazraqui, who was the old cop in Reno 911. And the voice of Rocco from Rocco's Modern World. So it's still pretty iconic. Yeah, I mean, you'll know, if you pay attention to it, you'll notice Spyro's voice is pretty different between this game and the later ones. Like in this game, I would describe Spyro's voice as more like angsty, you know, like yeah, I don't really know, you know, like that kind of thing, like really struggling to shit out the words. Whereas in Spyro 2 and 3, he has more of like a spunky, like young kid, like protagonist. Like, yeah, Elora, we should go fucking have sex with Ripto's Rage. You know, he like talks more like that, like more like of a protagonist young person. So they're very different, like voice styles. Oh, you learned this proxy the other day? That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's easy to die out of bounds with it if you're not ready. Perfect. What's up, Ash? Thanks for the good luck. And Tracy. Appreciate it. Nice alien. Incoming Prime, dude. Thank you in advance. Also, shoutouts to Dragon's Rule 89. I just saw that with the good luck. Sorry for the late thank you there. Love you, Dragons. Let's, go to Jock. Also, what up, Volence? I see you up there. Guidot. Hey, there you are. Guidot with the Prime. Appreciate it, man. I think you're Celestials, right? From the YouTube chat. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, big shouts to anyone who watches on YouTube but comes on over to Twitch just for a Prime. Just to give me the free Twitch sub. Like Jexy with the Prime reminder. Thank you for the 8 months, Jexy. Yeah, link to my Twitch stream is in the description if you have Amazon Prime to spare. Goes a long way. Keeps me gaming. I was right, the wings and beer were diarrhea inducing. Dude, it's okay, I was right there with you, man. I had a bunch of, last night I made braised beef short ribs. But really, I put a lot of like wine and beef broth in it, so it really ended up reducing to like a really fatty beef stew kind of thing. And dude, it was fucking delicious, but I was shitting my brains out. I woke up like 2 different times last night to go to the fucking John, man. It was rough. It was rough. Do I know Isa Orsi? She rated me. I don't know them personally, but yeah, no, I can't say I know them personally, but I do appreciate them if they're a fellow Spyro fan, fellow Spy Bro. Or I guess Spry Ho. I don't know if you're a girl. What's up, Agent Haven? So yeah, I feel your pain, Aloth. Artificial sweeteners can fuck up your insulin levels. You're saying that's like why diarrhea? Or that's just a separate thought? Let's do some rat proxies, then I'll get into some runs. That was like not good. Let's get in the reverse rats today. Oh, don't do that. A little too far left. Which level has the most potential for time save? You mean like theoretically speaking compared to what humans do, or you mean compared to my PB? Woodcutting levels? I believe I'm 92 right now. Most of my woodcutting levels have come from free-to-play grinding back in 2023. Compared to my PB, the level with the individual biggest time save is in Wizard Peak with about 5 seconds. Mansplainers who never... So what, you're trying to convince Reddit something, Megan? Am I understanding what you're saying correctly? Because, I mean, that's like such a losing battle, right? Like, what are you trying to... You're trying to actually, like, convince people something on a website full of, like, arrogant, like, explainers, you know? It's like, good luck. It's like, get in line, you know? I'd say save your breath. And you know half the things on Reddit aren't even real anyways. It's just people just rage baiting, pretending like they're real. No, I believe the best use case for Reddit is when you have a randomly specific question about some random thing that only one person has ever experienced in life, and they asked a question about it on Reddit. It's like the only answer. It's like a replacement for Yahoo Answers, you know? That's like the only time Reddit's useful. It's like when you have a crazy niche question about like, why does OBS crash After exactly 4 hours every time. We still haven't gotten to the bottom of it, but at least I know there's other people that have gone through it. Type of thing. Randomly specific tech support type shit. But no, I don't like follow any like particular subreddits or anything. Wow, hold on. Okay, check this out. Aw, yeah. Only took me a few tries. Looter. Looter shooter. Let's do a run, shall we? Do an AMA? Is that what you're saying, KH? No thanks. People don't care about me enough to like for an AMA to be useful to anybody. Your boyfriend's into NFL subreddits? Dude, let's go. AMAs are like only used, like Ask Me Anything on Reddit. It's only useful when you're like a celebrity that is like lays low, you know, that like isn't all up in the public limelight all the time. So it's like people do start wondering like, oh, I wonder what's going on with this, you know, like why this, why that. Like that's the only time an AMA like makes sense is when you're like ludicrously famous, but also like fly under the radar, you know? Otherwise, I think it's just self-indulgent.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been...
Thank you for answering that for me, Lanky. Yes. I mean, no. I would never get tired of the PS1 intro. Let's get it. First nester of the day. Looking good. Oop, got the wacky joystick there. I'm just gonna grab all these, that's fine. Gonna feed your cat, nice. Yes, I do, guy called Chris. In fact, I should do that with the fucking Ivor route in this category. But I'm being a bit arrogant and just grinding runs with my current route that I'm good at. But one of these days, maybe after my next PB, I'll start more seriously just doing runs with Ivor route or something. I'll definitely need every like crumb of time save I can get from extra gems and stuff around that time. That'll be like my extra little turbo boost after my next PB. Start Ivor grinding after the next choke? That's not what I just said. But I will probably choke a lot between now and then. Damn, composer weak? I don't know about that. I don't know if I agree with that, but thank you. Thank you for the compliment to me. And rude for the dig at composer. Yeah. This box went bad. God God damn, dude. God damn. I'm resetting. Can't have shit, man. Fuck. Yeah, I don't like. Not only do I ask that you guys respect Composer, but like, I'm not gonna tolerate people talking shit about Composer here. Like, and Composer wouldn't do that. Composer wouldn't tolerate people talking shit about me in their chat, you know? Like, it's all good. I'm not trying to be like a wet towel or anything, you know? It's just like, you don't need to put him down. Put them down. It's fine. They're genuinely really good at the game. Like, on just a purely, like, subjective level, I think Composer, like, might just be straight up better than me at this category. Like, so there's no, like, oh, yeah, I'm better, this person's better, that, I mean, like, who cares, dude? Anyways, point being is that, you know, I appreciate all the hype and stuff, but I ask that you don't put down the competition. Because we're friends, you know? It's not like, I'm not trying to make it, like, weird like that.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
That's not gonna work, right? Yeah. What's up, Beppis?
Okay, rolling.
What's up, Crazy Comics? Thank you for the good luck. Should work. Damn, Sarah's. Can you guys hear Sarah singing in the other room? She's going full American Idol over there. You got pipes, kid. What's up, Shammania? Thank you for the good luck. Sounds delicious, scumbag. I would love that for breakfast. Way off. I am familiar with that speedrunner. Yeah, Lanky. I can't say I like follow their runs very closely. The only GTA speedrunner I watch currently is Bat Zera, but I've watched a lot of runners over the years. Thank you for the good luck, Solid. And what up, Troy? Thank you for the good luck. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Michael gets a job at a phone store and now he's fucking offering ultimatums over the intercom. You know, they call it an aggressive sales tactic, but you know, that's what you need to get ahead. Much better. Peanut butter and jelly or grilled cheese. I mean, if I had to pick, I guess grilled cheese, but really neither one of those sandwiches satiate me enough. If I'm going to eat a sandwich, there needs to be a protein on it. And peanut butter doesn't count in my book. There needs to be protein, like a protein and veggie element on any given sandwich that I eat. I don't consider anything like without either of those two things like a valid sandwich in my book, which is probably upsetting for some of you guys. Because there's a lot of great sandwiches that, you know, don't have veggies on them, for example. But, you know. Like, if I'm gonna have, like, a fucking, like, a Reuben or something, like, I need, like, a bunch of, like, I need, like, a full-on salad on the side or, like, some pickled onions or something, you know? Like, it needs to hit, like, all the food groups for me. Otherwise, it's just, like, not enough. Like, if I'm gonna have a grilled cheese, it's like, alright, like, I gotta at least, like, have a hot dog on the side or something, or, you know, like I said, like a salad or something. I would take a grilled cheese and literally put, like, fucking turkey on top of it and wrap it in, like, a lettuce wrap. And I would prefer that to just a normal grilled cheese. Which sounds disgusting, and that's because I am disgusting. Biscarot, thank you for the 33 months. Hey, everyone. What's up? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for checking out yesterday's run, Bisk. Appreciate that. Like, all the sandwiches you guys are talking about, like peanut butter and honey and banana and stuff, like, they're good sandwiches, but, like, as a snack. You know, not, like, as a full meal. You see what I'm saying? How is that missing, bro? Come on. That's crazy that fucking bonked. Frames away from working. Pixels away. And I'm fucking hitting that jump every try in practice, and of course on runs it doesn't work. Like, cool. Yeah, paninis are fun. I prefer 120%, but currently I enjoy playing any percent more because that's what I'm playing right now. I know that sounds like kind of a weird answer, but it just is what it is. If I tried to play 120% right now, I would not have a good time, in other words. Classic. That's why people don't go for that jump charge, by the way. Yeah, cheese and peanut butter and these things, these count, these have protein in them, but I'm saying for me, like, for me personally, it doesn't count. I know if you're on your bodybuilder shit and you're measuring every protein source out there, like, yes, like, those things have a significant amount of protein, but they're just, I don't know. They're just not enough for me, like, personally. Like, on their own. It's, you know, for me, it's not about the actual, like, protein content. It's like, I want a piece of meat on the fucking sandwich, if you want me to say it like that clearly. Like, forget about the concept of protein. I just like a piece of meat on my fucking sandwich, you know? Or an egg, or what have you, you know? Like, put a fucking animal product on the damn thing, you know? I'm sorry, vegans. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make like a fried bologna and bacon sandwich on wheat bread today with like a bunch of lettuce and onion and mustard and stuff. Hot sauce. Avocado. Be good. And then I'll put all the bacon drippings into some black beans that I'm gonna cook later tonight. Also, I think I'm gonna... I actually didn't go for my long walk yesterday. Today, I think I'm gonna walk over to the store and get some rice to go with my leftover beef stew and beans that I'm making tonight. Japanese 7-Eleven set. When I was in Japan, I actually just mostly got at Japanese 7-Elevens, I'd mostly just get sushi because I just fucking love sushi. I of course tried the egg salad sandwich. Like, they're good. They're like really light and airy is how I describe them compared to like what an egg salad sandwich is in America. Like, they're like custardy. Every like prepackaged Japanese sandwich is like very custardy. God damn, come on. Yeah, onigiris are great. The Fami Chicky, whatever it's called. Yeah, I have a Publix near me. I've still never tried the chicken tender sub. I have had subs there before though. They're really good. And they're cheap too. They're like basically what Subway should be. Grilled cheese and toast are words for a grilled cheese and ham sandwich. That's cool. The idea of no ham on a grilled cheese is deranged. Like we were saying earlier, like, it's a good snack. It's just like if you're missing the protein on there, it's just not a full meal, you know? That's fine. It's like, it's fine to eat the snack and stuff on a grilled cheese when you're, or a quesadilla or whatever at 2 in the morning when you're drunk and you don't care about how well you sleep and waking up to take a fucking horrible shit. Like, if you don't mind any of those things, then yeah, like those snacks are great. So I don't hate on a grilled cheese or a PB&J or whatever. What's up, Tabasco? Dude, I think the reason I was on the fucking shitter so long last night is because I put like half a bottle of Tabasco into my beef stew. It was so good though. It like paired perfectly. So it was I took the fall for my intestines on that one. Damn, I'm so behind after that town square. Oh yeah, you like the pumpkin spice coffee? That's great, it's your first time having it, huh? Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. The great thing about pumpkin spice flavored stuff is that you can get the cheap like you can go to 7-Eleven and they'll have like on their like pre-made coffee machine thing, you know, with like the vanilla espresso and stuff like that. At this time of year they'll start to have the pumpkin spice version and it tastes almost as good as like the Starbucks one. Pretty much the same shit. Dude, I fucking can't believe I'm not hitting this jump. I was hitting this jump every try in practice. Whatever. You'd play Spyro and you were salty you didn't have better games to play? Like Flash games or something? More practice? I'll be alright, Brian. Don't worry about me.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Don't worry about my approach. It's an oversight that quit game isn't available from a level. I mean, it's fine. I think, honestly, I think it makes sense that you can't, you know, like if you want to exit a level that you don't accidentally quit game by selecting like the option that's right next to it. Like playing devil's advocate, if they did have that option, I could imagine people quitting the game and losing a lot of progress that way. That might be one reason why they didn't do that. Just from a design standpoint. So maybe it isn't an oversight. I don't know. Yeah, I'd love to hear it, Waxy. I hope you get better soon, man. Hey, it's May. Thank you for the super chat and the good luck on runs. Sun-dried tomatoes in a sandwich, like a grilled cheese. That's not bad. Sounds good. You had a ghost pepper pate that was not that hot. And then once it came out of you, it was worse. Yeah.
Oh, it's been...
We were talking about this the other day. Isn't pate made from liver? Or not always? It's just any smushed meat? Oh, okay. Caviar? What about caviar? Caviar is not pate. Those are two different things.
It's been peaceful.
Well, I gotta say, runs are getting off to a pretty slow start here. But I'm sticking through it.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Thank you for the good luck, clan. Can I just say, Philip and everyone else who's making the shirt joke, like, I get it, you know. Thanks. I know.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's
I only get that joke every fucking day. I know. It's cool. No, it's hilarious though. It is hilarious. I'm just, it's all good. Thank you. There we go. This should work. What's up, Waxy? Thank you. Or I guess, once again, thank you. Good way to break a caffeine habit? I don't know. I've never done it myself. I doubt many people here in this chat have either. I hear it's horrible. The fucking, the come down or whatever it's called. From quitting caffeine. I hear you get like horrible headaches when you stop drinking caffeine. And they last for like a week or like a month even. They last fucking forever. I remember I went like 2 days without consuming caffeine, and I remember I had this headache that was kind of like always just like this little headache that was going, and the moment I drank coffee, it was just completely healed. Like I never had a headache like instantly disappear like that. And that was just from like 2 days of not consuming caffeine. Yo, Claudia, thank you for the good luck. In my field of work, you're either addicted to caffeine, smoking, cocaine, or alcohol. And bro works at the ball crushing factory, I think. It's a pretty common testimonial. It's my favorite instrument. I don't know, I've always loved the drums. Like, drum set is such a fun instrument to play, no matter where you are. Every try. Yeah, you have to charge before and after the glide in order to get enough distance here. In fact, anytime I glide in this game, you'll notice that I charge before. Yeah, I never do what's called an empty glide, where you just press X out of a jump. It's always either in or out of a charge. It's just faster that way.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
What made me miss it? I mean, I'm just gonna, without like getting too deep into it, I was just getting unlucky with that jump, you know? There's deeper explanation to it that I would rather not like ponder right now. I'm just gonna try another run and it's all good type of thing.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
I mean, there's elements of any percent that are easier than 120, like gem collection, for example. And then there's elements that are harder, like trick execution. Every category in this game is like challenging in its own way. Yo, knucklehead. Thank you for the good luck. Has there been issues of cheating? Not really. There is one guy that cheated, that got banned. And then he went on to make a documentary about Saboom. But besides that, yeah, that's about it. As far as I know, I mean, maybe there's cheated runs on the boards and we don't even realize it. That's like another stark reality about this hobby. It's like you don't really know until it's found out, right? Yeah, Vortex is pretty cool. What's up, Pickle? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the nesters are going pretty good. And I don't want to look at resets like they're a bummer. They're just like a necessary part of this grind, you know? Like, everything's all good. Or in other words, yes, I've been resetting for like the last maybe half hour or so and not getting out of Dry Canyon. But that's like, that's okay. That's to be expected, guys. That's not like, oh man, today sucks. Can't get out of Dry Canyon. Once I start thinking like that, it's over, you know? Reflecho, thank you for the good luck. So it's all good, everybody. I can understand where, as a viewer, maybe you don't want to see me resetting the early game a bunch, but, you know, fuck you. I'm just kidding. Thanks for watching. Whatever, bro. Fuck you. Kidding. What's up, Fierce Beers? Am I talking about the Retromeister video? No, I'm talking about the other Saboom documentary. Yes, I'm talking about Retro. Retro's the only example I know of someone that intentionally cheated and got caught in Spyro Speedrunning. This was years ago. But you know, I don't have any bad blood with the guy. I don't have anything personally against anyone. I really don't care, to be honest. As long as it gets dealt with, and as long as it all gets dealt with accordingly, I never have bad blood with anyone. Call me a pushover. How did Retro cheat? He made a whole video about it, and I'm not gonna explain his video for you. You can go, like, look into it or something. Someone can explain it in the chat. I'm just like, I need to play this game right now, you know? I don't need to sit here and dwell on, like, old cheating things. Do you guys really want me to tell you the story about how Retro cheated in Spyro 2? Do you guys really want to hear it? Yeah, let me know in the chat. Yes? Yeah, so he like fucking, as far as I understand, he made, he did several runs that were spliced on the loading screens. Classic speedrun cheating thing. Spliced on the loading screens, and then after getting called out for it, he made a video talking about, and again, the timeline, I might have the timeline wrong here, so I don't want to like misquote it, but somewhere along that whole getting found out about it, he made a video being like, wow, look how easy it is to cheat speedruns. I mean, like, it just goes to show that, I don't know, like, it's easy to cheat speedruns. Like, that was like the whole thesis of his video. Which is kind of funny, you know, like, like when I say it out loud like that. But yeah, you know, this was like, I don't even know. That was like back in like 2019, 2020, something like that. That all happened. Also, this is something I learned about Retro recently, is that apparently he like and again, I don't know like any of like how true any of this is or not, so please take what I say here with a grain of salt. But apparently like hold on, I need to focus. Apparently he also like hacked into one of the mods accounts on speedrun.com. Like he somehow got access to a leaderboard mod account on SRC and then wiped the Spyro 2 leaderboards. Like just completely got rid of every run or something along those lines. Like again, I wasn't like, I'm not a mod. This is something I don't think you guys may realize. I've never been a mod of any like Spyro speedrunning anything. I'm not a Discord mod. I'm not a leaderboard mod. So a lot of this stuff, like if there is any issues with cheating or whatever, like I only hear like what the average runner hears, you know, that like it is an announcement on the Discord or something, you know. Like, I don't actually, I'm not in, like, talks about, like, oh, this is happening and we need to do something and, you know. So there's a lot of, like, missing details here that I don't know, you know. So I like, hesitate to, like, be like, okay, that's definitely what happened. I don't know. But yeah, that's, like, what I've heard, at least. It's just funny. Like, looking back on it all these years later, it's like, wow, that's fucked up, but, like, you know. Thanks to how diligent and, you know, on the ball the real mods are for this series, like, you know, it all got fixed and, you know, it's probably a massive headache for them and, but, you know, life goes on.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
So yeah, that guy was the guy that made the documentary about, Saboom. I believe it's unlisted now, Tabasco.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
You know, I think every speed community has like their little gang, small niche group of like rage baiters, little trolls. People like testing the limits of like the systems at play. Gremlins, if you will, you know. You know, so it's all good. Like I said, I don't have any bad blood towards anyone, really. Doesn't really matter. Again, a lot of this stuff is just ancient history now. And thankfully, I was never a mod, so it never affected me at all. I could just keep doing runs here and do-do-do. Ignorance is bliss, I suppose. Thank you, Sonny. Hey, no Hitler jokes, please. No Hitler or 9/11 comparisons to my stream, please. I would like not to get banned either. Yeah, it's so funny with Nestor because like it's like when I focus on it, that's when I start missing it. And then when I just like fucking turn my brain off, that's when it works. It's totally one of those tricks. What's up, Too Much Free Time? Welcome, welcome. I did make a video comparing Spyro and Mario, but it wasn't really that, I wouldn't say it was that deeply thought out of a video. It was just like a clip of me, like, talking about the differences. Like, in full transparency here, like, I used to be a lot more active of a video creator around this game and just in general than I am now. So don't, like, expect me to, you know, lead you on, like, yeah, I'm gonna work on, guys, I'm working on this big new project. I'm gonna, you know, like, so yeah, just full transparency about that. And sorry, because I know a lot of you guys, like, watch on YouTube, like, you've seen a lot of my videos from over the years, and like, oh, when are you gonna do that? When are you gonna do the fucking world record progression? It's like, I don't know, dude, like, I just like doing runs and streaming for you guys. That's, like, my thing. That could change, but right now, that's what I'm doing. You know? Dude, I'm glad someone saw that, Ratch. Am I done with? I'm done with 120% until I come back to it. I hope that answers your question. Which I don't know when that is. Thank you for the good luck, Maledictus. Make this jump? I'll try. For you, dude, I'll try. I know you've always been my most supportive YouTube chatter. Doing Ivor route is worth. I've finally, like, conceded that it is, like, faster in terms of gemage. But right now, I'm not doing it yet. I want to practice. I want to get, like, one more PD with this route and then start doing it. Just because I'm so locked into this route, you know? So well practiced with it. Praise the Lord, I finally made it. After 4 resets on that jump. Thanks for the good luck, Lazy. Gonna go paint for a bit. Enjoy, Lucid. Yo, Boozer. Good to see you. Thank you for the good luck. No, The problem there was I should have jump charged. Like, I'll actually explain it real quick, because that was totally my fault. So on slopes like this, if you hold square and X, Spyro doesn't do skitter jumps. What's a skitter jump? It's where he infinitely fucking charge jumps again. You see how he skitters against the fucking slope sometimes? That all depends on the angle of the slope. So you hold X and square for the first part of that slope, and then you jump charge up the rest. And then you press X and square again to get over. I missed the jump charging part, so I ended up basically skittering off the side. Which was my fault. A lot of disappointments today, wouldn't you guys say? I really am letting you guys down in a big way with these runs. But we continue. I'm not done yet. I'm not done till if I don't get a single run, I might cut it off at like the 2.5 hour mark, but I'm gonna keep going for now. Certainly by that time, if I don't get anything going, I'll be definitely over it. But I can't say I'm over the grind yet. Clan, I'm not even joking when I say this. You're like the 10th person to type that today. I wouldn't read too deeply into what my early game paces are, solid P. But thank you for the analysis. What's up, Probo? Thank you for the good luck. You can't see my beard grow anymore. It's when my beard gets long like this, I have to trim it underneath because I get a big fat neck beard. Because I'm a fucking gamer. What's up, Tracking XC? Thanks for the good luck. The short answer to your question, Surge, is no. It's all in my head. The long answer to your question is that it definitely hurts to read like, aw, oof, like, damn, crying face every time I reset. It does hurt, but that's just part of the hobby. That's something I have to get over. It's a me problem, not you guys. What's up, Zeals? Thanks for the good luck. No, thank you, Track. Appreciate that. Yeah, like this is the cycle of like emotional like self-abuse in this hobby, especially when you're live streaming. Like the interaction I have with chat if I'm resetting a lot and starting to get like pissed off at it is that like people will be typing like, oh, F, you know, whatever, and then that like adds to me already being pissed about like the reset, even though like you guys are just giving your condolences. It's like, oh man, it's like I feel the negative vibe like amplifying, so to speak. And then I like acknowledge it and I'm like talking about my feelings and shit and like, oh, like it's all good. And then people start typing, oh, then it goes in the other direction. Everyone's like, oh, it's all good. Like we still love you, blah, blah, blah. And then that makes me feel bad again. You know, this is all in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys are just being nice. It's not you guys' fault. Like this is all just very normal, like chatty stuff, you know? And then so it's like, oh man, now it's like people feel like they gotta like fucking make me feel better and shit. So there's a real negative spiral, like no matter what you guys are typing, you know, in this whole hobby here of streaming speedruns. And I go through it every single day, you know. I'm not saying like I'm some fucking warrior, I deserve like sympathy or anything of that nature, but that's just like the process, you know, the emotional process of it. So yeah, I mean, I don't condone nor do I disavow any of it. It just is what it is. It's just the culture around this hobby. And again, I want to reiterate all these feelings that you may that I experience, you know, resetting or getting good runs and choking and being pissed and what have you, and then reacting to the chat's reaction to that. You know, it's all in my head. You know, it's not like it's anybody's fault for that. You know. So I never want to like make anyone feel singled out, even though I probably do like a lot. What's up, Maledictus? Thank you for the YouTube membership. Appreciate it. So it's all good. Point being is that it's all good. You know, there's nothing new under the sun. The feels are gonna feel. You know, and that's just what it is. It's the passive aggressive thanks for watching. That it like it upsets you, or you think it's funny? I mean it. Like people think I'm being sarcastic when someone types something silly and I'm like, all right, thanks for watching. People think I like I don't mean that. That's like kind of what kind of gets me about that. Is that it's like, I'm saying that earnestly, like, I get it where it sounds sarcastic and like, I don't mean that, but I don't know how else I can say this, but I genuinely appreciate every single person who's here, watching, chatting, lurking, whether it's someone typing some annoying shit, someone typing some nice shit, some happy shit, some sad shit, some ignorant shit, some insightful shit, you know, like, I appreciate every single one of you, even people that are just trolling and making alts and stuff, like, which that's not happening now, but like, even those people, I thank them for watching. So I hope no one takes my sarcastic thank you for watching as like me being fake or whatever. But what can I do? I can't control how you guys feel about me. Dinner plans? Right now I'm soaking some black beans. Then after this stream, I'm probably going to walk to the store and buy some white rice. And have leftover beef stew that I sort of made last night. It's going to be good. What's up, Voltaire? Chilling. Just talking feels. Just talking feelings to help conquer the boredom. I wouldn't say boredom, but definitely a bit of tedium in all of this no resetting, or in all of this resetting I've been doing over the last hour and a half or so. But maybe if I shut the fuck up and relax, we can get a good run here. Has my game ever froze when you collect a dragon at the same time a firework chest explodes? Yeah, that's a known glitch. It happens a lot in the Dreamweaver's homeworld outside of Lofty Castle. What's up, Vinny? Doing good, doing good. Chicken stew, nice. Enjoy, Neo. I prefer flight levels over the Sparks levels in Spyro 3. The Sparks levels are only in Spyro 3. So I guess I could only really compare to the flight levels in Spyro 3. Or speedways as they're called. How is it on some of the flight levels I get faster? Well, take for example the night flight split. That includes an entire large homeworld section with difficult movement before night flight. So it's not always that I'm doing night flight better. It's usually that I'm just doing the homeworld cleaner. So Kick is where all the banned Twitch people go? Thanks for watching, Michael. That is okay, KH. That is all good. It doesn't look out of place at all in my chat, I'm embarrassed to say. Good level. Oh my god, I barely made that. It's annoying. I think I missed a blue there, maybe? Stupid flop. What's up, Dre? Welcome, dude. Enjoy the pasta, Mr. T. What kind of pasta is it? Okay. I think we got all the golds there. It was kind of sus, to be honest with you. But I think we're good. You get hit by an armored druid and theoretically propel yourself forward. That would happen if you were to charge him and hit him with your tail. But the thing is the angle that you approach enemies from, you know, it's not really like, it's not consistent at all to try to hit enemies with your tail. And the speed that you're charging at, like the whole boost, if you were to try to get a boost and like perfectly optimize that, it would be negligible for how like risky of movement you would have to do. But take, for example, these enemies. These enemies boost you all weirdly all the time. So it just depends on the enemy and depends on the movement, how valid like a boost can be. But generally speaking, boosts aren't gone for. What's more common is that we avoid pushbacks rather than go for boosts, if that makes sense. Oh my... How am I alive right now? I missed a bunch of gems, but I'm just happy to be alive right now. I really should have died there. What's up, Raid? Welcome, welcome. Or Raw Ed, pardon me. I mean, that's fine. It's fine. Let's see what the gem count's looking here. Yeah, that is fine. Ah. I will go for that blue when I exit. Blue fuck in the chat. Alright, blue fuck. Yo, Marathon, thank you for the good luck and match cell. $55 isn't a great gem count. I think I'll go for the extra green here. Have to start a BM. Ugh. The orange bit is the part that you're supposed to blow hard. Your hog is hard. That's great. Let's get some spinning hogs in the chat to bless this Misty Bog. Dude, I did not do Ivor on this run. See if we can hold on to this green here. Wanted that green. Come on, dude, just give it to me. Dude, this fucking... Dude! God fucking damn it, man. trash. He's gonna hit me. What the fuck? How am I alive? Dude, that's the place I take damage? Fuck you. Like, actually, fuck you. This was such a good run, too. I'm losing, like, at least 5 seconds here. So frustrating. Why can't I have a good bog on a good run, you know? Why is it, like, not allowed? No, now I'm just... Now I'm tilted, dude. It's over. Like, I'm telling you right now, I'm still so far ahead, but it's already over mentally for me. Look at that mist fucking flame. Every little thing is adding up to so much time loss right now. This is, like, deplorable. Goosh! Can't have shit, dude. He almost hit me. That would have been so sad. I'm under-gemmed. I'm losing a shit ton of time. World record is dead, but we continue. Yeah, I lost all my green there. That's great. That's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to see on a good run. On a run that might have been world record pace. That's exactly what you want to see. Get fucked. Get so fucked. So, I'm not even gonna say. You guys saw the level. Let's continue. I'm so under gemmed too. This is like, it'll be a miracle if I can even keep up with PB at this point. It's fucked. It really feels like, and I hate to sound like a giant fucking whiner right now, but it really feels like I can either have a good early game, like a good, you know, run up to Beastmakers, or a good run despite a bad pace up to Beastmakers. Those are like my two options. You can't just have them both go well. Like, what's up with that? Like, Bog has to strike, you know? Like, why? And then on every bad run I'm ever on, I have the best Bog ever. It's just, it's like, it's cruel. Fate is so cruel with this stuff. It's not even that hard of a level. It's just fucking annoying when it goes wrong. Oh yeah, Nico? Tell me more about that. Dude, here come the fucking chat psychologists. Like, dude, are you sure you're not self-sabotaging? No, I know I am. You guys are not, like, fucking blowing any minds with that revelation. Like, I'm obviously pissed and it's fucking up my pace. Like, yes. No, yeah, no, the scientists have figured this one out. God damn, see, look at that. I'm like, no, I'm clearly not trying anymore. It's so ass. It's fine. I'm gonna try to finish this run and just have a good attitude and just relax, you know. Deo, have you considered that maybe it's your attitude that's causing problems? Wow, really? Can I get down there? Man, you guys are fucking so smart. Honestly, I gotta say this, that big thank you to everyone who doesn't fucking psychoanalyze me when I'm struggling in this hobby. Like, big thank you to anyone who, like, gets it and just lets me, like, have my little struggle or whatever. Like, that means so much to me. All of you lurkers out there, I love you. Like, you're gonna have a bog like that on world record pace, and then it's like, Deo, don't be mad. It's messing up your gameplay. It's like, I'm sorry for being human, man. I'm sorry. Like, you can't not be mad after that bog. Like, you really, like, I don't know. That would be inhuman to not be frustrated after that bog on this run, in my mind. I did not check my gem count, but whatever. I feel like I'm fine. I recovered as many gems as I could have in Metalhead, so we continue. Dude, it's so true, Vinny. The final boss really is feelings. Right, Shovel? You know. Nothing new in this world. But yeah, big thanks again to everyone watching. Even the people trying to tell me about like my trying to, you know, be my chat therapist. I do appreciate all of you for watching. Big time. Love you guys. And also, I wouldn't change a single thing about you guys, is the other thing. So some of you may be like hearing this being like, what the fuck? He's like he's like mad at his chat when really it's his fault. Like, nah. I wouldn't change a thing about you guys. I really wouldn't. Armchair psychologists, you know, and all. I think you guys are typing all the exact right stuff, in all honesty. Wouldn't change you guys for anything. Crazy as that sounds. You go for no-hit runs in what game? Too much? Excuse me. A little burp there. How many gems do I have? 25. We are 10 over. Oops. Should not have gone for that green. I'll just skip those 9 and call it a day. Okay, now I'm under gemmed. That was interesting burns there. That's fine. Just grab a couple extras on the stairs outside, we'll be fine. Saved a second. Alright, we're down by only one. Very nice. $35.28, still not a bad. Dreamweavers, this is like barely, like this is literally like exactly $36.59 pace. So if I get a quick rat here, maybe 36 still, we'll see. Dog, let's just wait. Okay, this time for reals. Yep, of course. Guys, I don't think I'm getting a 36. Can I be honest with you? No, I'll tell you what, I'll go for should I go for Fasty? I'll go for Fasty. Fine. Fine. I'll go for Fasty. Just to keep the dream alive, even though it's certainly dead anyways, even if I do get this. Damn it! Whatever, it's fine, doesn't matter anymore. At least he didn't go under the stage. Which is a way you can fuck it up. We're fine. No Fasty. Set it up wrong. Yeah, we got slowy Nork. That's not gonna work. GG's. 3710. I was gonna go for the fucking credit skip for funsies. Hey, I'm glad to hear that, Girth. You know what? We did get into the field. I will say it, more so than previous runs these last couple days. We got into the fields in that run. We went full Dr. Phil on that run. I experienced some highs and some lows for sure. I gotta say, like, that's probably the most frustrated I've been on a run in like a while. On like a good run, I guess. Cause yeah, man, world record pace basically going into Bog, and then just shitty, sloppy mistake after shit. There must have been like 5 or 6 different like moments of 2-3 seconds time loss or few gems lost, you know, and it's just like, dude, that's not what you want to see, you know, and it just keeps coming, and it's like, oh my god. And then after the level, I like lost all my green, and then everyone in the chat's like, fucking, dude, Deo, just calm down. It's the, you know, you're getting mad, and that's making your gameplay worse. Did you know that? It's like, dude, I think I've seen this movie before. Oh man, so funny, dude. Like, that was honestly just a really funny run, all things considered. It wouldn't have been as funny without you guys, to be fair. Without me losing my mind and then you guys helping as well. That was great. So I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. We're gonna do some more runs. We're about 2 hours into stream right now, and we'll see if we can get one more good run going today. 37:10, not bad. You know, nothing to come over, but I'll take it. BRB. What up, everybody? Got my Gatorade. Delicious fake berry flavored. Who fucks with D&D? Not me, but I'm sure a lot of people here do. I think Megan does them. Don't you fuck with D&D, Megan?
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
All right. Run number 1 today was a 37:10. And let's see if we can improve on that. I gotta say, loving the Nesters lately. Nestor has been my best friend lately. Number 1 homie. Yeah, he's my best store. True. Got a golden bear? What's that? I don't even know what that is. Got like an award? God damn it, there's like a piece of dandruff like right in my eyesight. It's fine. It's a hamster, nice. Sounds cute. I mean, that wasn't a secret, Tyler. I have notoriously dry hair. I literally, when I shower, I have to condition my hair every time. I wash my hair like once or twice a week, but I condition it every time I go in the shower. Because it just gets so dry otherwise. What's up, Jake? Doing good, man. Just finished the first run of the day, 37:10. Some ups and downs, so now we're getting into the next one. Luckily, I can't see you guys' profile pictures, so... If they're tongue-in-cheek, it's going over my head. I think I shouted you out earlier, but in case I missed it, thanks for the YouTube membership, Maledictus Plaga. Excuse me. It's the Gatorade. Gatorade. What's up, Oriana? Orina? Our Ania? Aura? Alright. I'll try to remember that. Do, 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 do. What's up, Cartoon Head? Wow, that sucks. Yeah, missing the gold there is not great, but whatever. We keep it moving. Oh, I got it. Nice. Dandruff eliminated. Oh, that's probably not going to work. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I got too hasty with it. You know, they always talk about, like, hey, you know, be careful smoking out of, like, you know, plastic, you know, bottles or, like, metal things. You know, you're gonna get microplastics and stuff in your lungs and whatever. I've never heard of anybody dying of, like, inhaling plastic from, like, a ghetto, like, weed piece. I'm sure there's probably implications later in life from it. I'm not saying it isn't bad. But, you know, you smoke from a shitty, like, homemade fucking gravity bong, like, you're gonna be fine. Or, like, some metal piece of shit. As long as you're not fucking hitting the damn thing, like, 5 times a day, I think you'll be alright. You don't hear about it because they're already dead. Yeah, true, true. Dude, I used to use Head and Shoulders all the time until I learned that it's full of, I believe it's called phosphate, which actually dries your hair out when you don't use it. It like makes it like, it's like drugs for your hair. It like makes your hair addicted to it or something. So that when you don't use it, your hair gets even more dry. So that way you buy more of the product. It's fucking insane. How did that not work? That's insane fucking, like, marketing tactic. Yeah, peak capitalism, making a hair product that makes your hair shittier so that you use more of the product to fix it. That's like total peak capitalism.
Find dragons first.
Like a product meant to like undry out your dry hair, your dry scalp, actually makes it drier so that you use more of it. Like, goddamn. Fuck Head and Shoulders. Oh, that's pretty cool, Aura. I mean, not cool for the crowds, but an interesting thing to study. I think, you know what? I'm a play devil's advocate here with you, Tracking XC. I think people who have worked, if you work like on drywall your whole life and you're around asbestos all the time, yeah, you're gonna get fucking cancer or whatever. But just because you're like around like asbestos a little bit, like you're gonna be fine, you know? Like you don't gotta stress it that hard, like, or lead. Like, look, guys, all poison in moderation, you know? Like, you don't gotta be worried about this sort of stuff. As long as you're not around it all the time, like, it's all good, you know? I'm just saying. Like, yes, maybe lead and some of these chemicals stay in your system for your entire life and have effects on you when you're older, but, you know, like, it'll be all right. You know, is anybody with me on this, or am I losing you guys here? Whatever.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Do I only use conditioner? No, I use conditioner mostly. It's like, I said this earlier, I use conditioner pretty much every day, every other day. Basically every time I shower, I condition my hair. But I shampoo like once or twice a week. So like maybe every 2 or 3 times I shower, I'll shampoo before conditioning.
It's been peaceful.
It's called co-washing. Well, I have curly hair, so I guess I'm a co-washer. Co-washing bitch.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
God damn, I can't fucking make these shots to save my life.
It's been peaceful.
Don't tell the straight hair is the secret. Dude, I have nothing against people who like don't wash their hair or like whatever, like have different showering habits than what is conventional. You know, I don't, doesn't bother me at all, as long as I don't gotta fucking smell your ass. I don't gotta sit right next to someone that's smelly, like, it doesn't bother me. Fucking Asmongold or whatever type, I'll shower once a month type motherfuckers. Like, hey man, that's how you want to do it? Like, so be it. See, that's what I'm saying, like, oh, ew! Like, you gotta, like, tell someone else how to treat their body, you know? Like I said, as long as it's not bothering me, like, what do I care? Like, fucking do what you want. Yeah, brother, ew! But, like, why do you care? Like, what someone else, like, is clean or not? Like, you know? Like, isn't that kind of, like, weird, too? I don't know. Like, in your mind, everyone has to be, like, a certain degree of clean, or else that's, like, unacceptable to you? Like, I don't know. Seems kind of like a pushy attitude, if you ask me.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
No, right, and that's like kind of what it is. 17 is like we're always like in close proximity with people in like in our fucking world, and these people expect for us not only to not smell bad, but also to smell good. In fact, you know, to be freshly, not just washed, but like freshly washed, like around them. Like people are just showering like multiple times a day after every activity. It's like. I'm no doctor. Like, I'm not trying to say that, oh, it's healthy to not fucking clean yourself or anything. I'm not trying to do the Asmongold argument here or anything. I'm just saying, like, everyone's got their own strat with, like, how much they wash themselves or whatever. And, you know, as long as I'm not, like, the recipient of any, like, BO from you, like, fucking whatever, dude. Live your life. I'm trying to remove that stigma of like, you gotta be a certain amount of washed for me to like, accept your existence, you know?
Okay, rolling. Oh,
but I mean, you know, there's a line. I think what I'm trying to say is like, the line for me is a lot lower than the line for like a lot of normal people. But there's still a line there. Like, if you fucking walk into a place and you just stink up the whole place, like, obviously, I do draw a line there, you know? Like, go fucking take a shower, you know? But I consider that like an extreme case. What's up, Finn?
okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
I just can't get Nestor anymore? Is that what's going on? I don't know.
Thank you for releasing.
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of like really arrogant, like kind of, if you don't shower this much, then you're gross, like type, like, I'm saying like, can't we have an open mind to people who want to be fucking gross? Like,
That's all I can tell you.
I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy. No, I mean, you can't, like, why not though? Like, it's not your problem. Again, I mean, there's a line I'm saying, like, can't we, like, lower that line a little bit? You know, like, to where it's like, okay, well, you know, as long as I'm not smelling you in public, like, can we agree on that? Like, or no, it has to be, like, a certain amount of cleanliness. That's all I'm saying, like. I just think, we all have, like, a very arrogant outlook on that. Like, whatever you consider clean is, like, the bar, and, like, everyone else has to meet that fucking bar. Whatever it is.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
You can use hand sanitizer as shampoo. Dude, I actually really dislike the way hand sanitizer smells. I almost never use it. Right, I think, yeah, I think you're starting to kind of, like, you're saying what I'm saying here, Gype, is that it's like people treat hygiene like it's a religion. And if you don't, like, follow the religion a certain way, then it's like, you're like a fucking heretic, you know? You're like, you're going to hell, you know? Yeah, it's all very subjective. It's a good point, 17. It's all very subjective at the end of the day.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
I feel like just for even suggesting like a more lax outlook on people being clean or not, I feel like for even suggesting that, like, I appear like this like unclean, like gross, dirty gamer to you guys. You know, just for even suggesting that. That's how like deeply ingrained it is into our brains, you know? Like we don't even want to suggest that people aren't like a certain level of clean and that's okay. Like that's not okay. And if we're even suggesting that, you know, it's like, what the fuck, Deo, you know? It's just curious, like how strong of a topic it is for people. How much you want to control someone else's body, basically. I come off to you as a very sexual person. I am a very sexual person. You read that right. Oops. Yeah, people don't criticize me on Twitter. People don't care about me enough to talk about me on Twitter. Thank God. Or Reddit or what have you. Yeah, I know. It's like, okay, now I'm a I like represent every person that's dirty now. Like, as if I like, you know, like, just for suggesting it be like a little more lax than how we are conditioned to be. Like, I want to reiterate, I have a line as well of cleanliness. Like, I don't go out into public smelling bad. I don't like smelling other people's BO in public. Like, I'm with you guys on that, you know? I'm not like fully like Asmongold, you know, fucking shower once a month type of shit. But if I smell bad, you know, I'll take a shower, you know, like it's fine. So believe me, I'm not like on my dirty like pill era, but like but again, like what I'm talking about here, it's like you'd think I was like some fucking dirty piece of shit, you know, for being like, hey, it's all right if some people don't fucking shower. Like I don't care as long as I don't gotta sit right next to them. Like what the fuck, live your life. Like that's like a crazy thing to like say like in this world. I just find that so funny. Yeah, with smells, like with smelly things in general, it definitely elicits a lot of strong responses from people. Like smoke. Someone mentioned tobacco in the chat, like smoking. Like I actually really like the way burnt cigarettes smell, like freshly burnt cigarettes. But I know a lot of people fucking hate that smell. No, and especially like not freshly burnt, but like old ash from cigarettes. That just smells like shit, no matter who you are. Like an old smoker's car or apartment or something. But again, that's something where everyone has a different line, you know? It's like we all can agree that an old smoked out apartment smells like shit. But like being in a room of like freshly smoked, like people smoking indoors, like does that bother you? You know, it's like, and to some people that's like, that is so fucking disgusting. The secondhand smoke is like, get me out of there. And for me, it's like, I kind of like the vibe, you know? Fucking give me a little bit of cancer, why not? It's just, all I'm saying is that, like, just based on our noses, like, we're really, taking the prerogative to decide how other people should, like, treat their bodies, basically. Like, once it starts affecting our nose, especially, that's when we have a big problem with stuff. You open some food on an airplane, like a tuna sandwich. Dude, I'm like that too. I'm like, man, fuck tuna sandwiches in public, dude. So even me, I'm like based. I'm like pushy in that regard. Like certain smells will really make us like disregard like what other people are doing with their own bodies. And like make us really adamant about like, you need to do this with your body because I don't like the way that smells. It's just like a funny thing that like, even the most like kind, open-hearted people will like, won't budge on that. It's like, oh, I don't like this smell. You're causing it. You're a problem. You need to change what you're doing with your fucking life. You know, it's like, holy. Like, just go fucking like dictator mode, like real quick. Everyone's all about free peace and love, you know, and until someone smells bad or does something that smells bad to them. You know, and that's the other thing, Tulu, is like what Tulu says, people won't even call you out on it. That's the worst part about it. Is that if you smell bad in public or you are eating something that smells bad, no one's gonna tell you because they're scared of exactly what I'm talking about. They don't want to seem like they're judging you, but they totally are. That's the worst part, I think, about like the whole thing. Is that no one's just gonna fucking tell you that they don't like you, you know? No one's ever gonna be, that's just like the fucking, there's first world society in a nutshell. It's like you do something that someone else doesn't like, they consider impolite, is smelly, is whatever. They're not gonna fucking tell you. Why would they tell you? Then they'll look like a dick, like what I'm saying, because they are a dick. You know? For being so pissed off at something so insignificant to you, you know? You don't want to look like a dick now, but secretly, you fucking hate that guy eating a tuna sandwich. You hate that guy that has that kind of smells like BO a little bit. You know, like, it's like, Jesus, dude. But God forbid you fucking say something, you know?
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
I'm with you on that, Critical. Fresh brewed coffee and the smell of cigarettes is fucking peak. I don't even smoke cigarettes, and I'm with you on that. My version of that is like coffee and weed. But dude, weed is one of those smells where it's very different when you're the ones. I've never experienced this with any other like thing before. Maybe some foods, but like weed is one of those things where it smells so bad when you're not the one. It literally smells like a skunk just shat everywhere. Just sprayed their fucking cum all over the place. Or whatever it's called. It literally smells like a smelly fucking skunk. Until you take a hit. And then it's like, then you literally don't even smell it anymore. It's crazy. Like that, whatever chemical reaction is happening there is nuts. I like the smell of, and I'm talking about weed like burnt weed, like when you smoke it, like the smoke of weed. Actual flower, I'm with you, Laura. Like the actual flower itself, I like how that smells. Unburnt, you know.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
You'll burn me? I hope not. No. Dude, for real, B-Scarroad, for real. Yeah, Brussels sprouts are like that as well. That's why you can't store, like, when you cook Brussels sprouts, you can't, like, keep them in the fridge after you cook them, because they just get so fucking smelly. It's like, fuck this. Dude, I am fucking up these nesters right now. I was killing it with the nesters earlier, but not anymore. A bong with 3-day-old water? Yeah, not great. I got a bubbler the other day, and I pour it out after every use. I know it's like a pain in the ass, but it's worth.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
What's up, Aylin? Welcome, welcome. Frying coconut oil, I've never tried it. I will say I'm not a fan of like the general aroma of coconut products. Like Sarah has this coconut shampoo. It's like a coconut extract shampoo. So it's like literally the essence of, it's like so coconutty. It's like nauseating. Like I usually don't mind like a little bit of coconut smell here or there. You know, it's not my favorite smell, but you know, it's fine. This shampoo is like, it's like you smell it and it's like, oh my God. It's like I'm about to fucking throw up. It's so coconutty. Okay, it's like, what the fuck, dude? It smells like a coconut, like just took a shit. If that makes sense. Yeah, sunscreen. That's another smell I don't like, sunscreen. And then there's a lot of crossover with the coconut and the sunscreen for sure. That's why I always use spray-on sunscreen, so that way it smells more like aerosol, like, than it does like creamy, like goopy, whatever. I don't like the texture or the smell of sunscreen. No. Oh yeah, pina colada is great. Pina coladas are awesome because they're not too coconutty for the most part. Like, they got a nice balance of coconut to like pineapple, rum, lime, you know. A good one at least. A bad one will just taste like straight coconut.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Fruity perfume. I don't know if there's any like perfumes I particularly dislike. Dude, I'm with you, Chevel. I like the smell of gasoline. I'm with you on that. Both like just like the fresh liquid of it as well as right out of an exhaust. I know it's like super carcinogenic and terrible, but the smell of like an engine running, I like it.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Dude, I cannot do this trick anymore. Yeah, when you're standing behind a bus. Oh yeah, fresh sawdust is another good smell. I'm with you on that. Like when you go into a Home Depot or like a home repair store and it just smells like sawdust like everywhere.
It's been peaceful.
So fresh and woody. God damn. Lumber, yeah, the smell of lumber, I suppose. Dude, pine wood or pine sol. Pine sol is like the best smelling like cleaner out there. Fucking love that shit. Actually, I really like the smell of a lot of different cleaners. Like pine sol, there's I like the smell of Windex.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Windex is nice. You like the smell of your own farts? Yeah, I'm sure you do. Dude, the smell of an office supply store. Dude, okay, so I always said this. Is like, whenever I set up a stream room, you know, there's all these like, there's a lot of office supplies in here. There's a computer, there's keyboard, you know, electronics, monitors. And when you step into my stream, it doesn't matter where I've set up a stream room. When you step into my stream room, it fucking, especially with the AC, the part of it is the dusty smell from the AC as well. And all of that together with all the electronics and the dust settling and everything. Oh, I love that. Especially if there's like a hardwood or like concrete floor, that like adds to that dusty. I almost want to call it like a musty smell, but it's not like gross musty. It's like cool, clean air dust, if that makes sense. Yeah, I fucking love that smell. I've tried to describe that smell to people before, and I say the same thing. I just describe it as like an office supply store smell.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
But not exactly like an office supply store, because an office supply store will have a lot of different smells depending on like what part of the store you're in. You know, with a lot of like arts and crafts project, like people are talking about glues and stuff like that. I don't like the smell of those things, like glue or like fucking flavored pencils and shit, you know? To me, those get in the way of like the musty, like the dusty AC against like hard electronics smell. It's like a clean, dusty smell. That's like my favorite. Dude, wet asphalt after the rain. Oh my god. Yeah, and the sun like heats it up, so it kind of makes that smell like even stronger. Dude, you just hit another nostalgic banger right there. That is a good one. Oh, like fresh trading cards. That's like its own smell. I don't deal with trading cards much, so I don't know too well. Rip that guy's green. Yeah, a lot of guys are talking about like brand new electronics, like fresh smell, which is good, but it's like it's a more manufactured smell to me. Compared to like the natural smell of like an office itself that contains those items. It's like that. It's what you're describing with like a new electronic item you pull out of the box. It's that smell kind of mixing into the air with like AC and dust against hard like surfaces. That all together is like what that fucking office smell is to me. Dude. Dude, this is a fucking ass level right now. Whatever. I can't believe we haven't talked about this one yet, but like coffee and bacon. Like waking up to like... I'm sorry if you guys didn't have like a figure in your life growing up that would do coffee and bacon in the morning. But like waking up to that is like, today is gonna be a good day. I know some of you guys are more like into one or the other, but to me both of them are like synonymously like good, you know, morning smells. What's up, JD? Thank you for the good luck. What's up, Jay Wicks? Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, fresh bread out of the oven is also top tier food smell. Fresh loaf of sourdough. What the fuck, dude? Are you serious? What is this? That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to get stuck on. What's up, CV56? Yeah, I'm getting kind of hungry too talking about this. Yo, nice cock, Purple Phoenix. It's uncommon in your country. I know that if you're not from America, the kind of bacon I'm talking about is like different than what you are familiar with as bacon.
It's been peaceful.
So just ignore what I'm talking about if you're not from the US. Dude, I love the way, I'm with you, Wise Rose. Cats smell great. That's one of the biggest fucking upsides to owning a cat versus owning a dog. Is that dogs smell, I'm sorry, dog owners. They smell bad. You have to wash them. Some of them smell worse than others. Some of them have smellier habits than others, but all of them like have a bit of a, you know, they got a smell going on. But cats, oh my god, you can like put your face up to a cat and they smell like a fresh, like they're like a rug or something. Like it's like you go into like a home furnishing store and like you put your face up to like a rug or something that's like fresh from the factory. That's what a cat smells like. It's so good, dude. Yeah, cat shit smells terrible. I'm not talking about the I mean, dude, cat shit and dog shit both smell terrible. Let's not talk about the shit part. I'm just saying like the animal itself. You know, just you put your face up to their fur, to their coat, and what does it smell like? Yes, I know the dog defenders in the chat are gonna be like, actually, my dog smells great. I'm sure he does. I'm just saying, like, generally speaking here.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Yeah, no, and I'm not trying to say like cat people are better than dog people, because it's like you guys are saying, like you go to a cat person's house and they haven't cleaned the litter box, like the whole place smells like shit. Like, I'm not trying to defend, I'm not trying to say cat people are better, and it's always better smells if you have a cat. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying the animal itself smells really nice. That's all I'm saying. Which is like kind of a, you know, you can't really say that about many animals, including humans. Spiders? I can't say I've ever smelled a spider before. Here's kind of a broader one. Is like, what's your favorite smelling body of water? Like, what about the smell of like an aquarium? Like where, you know, you're indoors and you smell all the fucking like, you know, the carpet and whatnot, and the cleaners. Or then you get outside, you smell like the more like the salty marine stuff. You like the smell of the ocean? I love the smell of a lake, personally. You know, I spent a lot of time growing up on a lake. And just hanging out at the dock and just breathing it. I guess maybe because the air is probably more fresh, like on the lake as well, compared to, you know, the cities I grew up in. But yeah, I like the smell of like a nice freshwater lake. You like the smell of sweaty balls? I'm sure you do. Yeah, pools smell, the smell of like chlorine. I fucking love that. Yeah, in a beach town, everywhere around you, just got that like salty, like ocean air smell. Sandy. Swamps can smell good, like a swampy marsh. Like there's this like kind of swampy marsh off the side of the lake that I was talking about that I grew up by, and it has this beautiful like kind of mist, like dew, like you can even see it like a dewy mist around it, and it smells so fresh, and it's a very refreshing smell. But I'm sure other swamps smell like just straight ass as well. Yeah, like a very earthy, like refreshing kind of thing. Someone mentioned, you guys keep saying petrichor. What is petrichor? I don't know what that is. I've heard that word before. Oh, it's after it rains. That's what Sarah said. It's the smell after it rains, which is good. I like that. That's a random thing to have a word for, but I'll take it. I have, you can imagine waterfalls smell nice. Yeah, they do. You like the smell of cow manure, like just the smell of a farm, because that's where you grew up. I find that so interesting. Because I think most people don't. I will say, especially when it comes to cow manure specifically, like you do get used to the smell. Like when you're around it, like for a day or so, you're driving through. I've spent many days driving through, central USA. And it's just like, you'll just be driving through like tons of like manure fields and stuff. And then at first, like when the smell of manure hits you, it's like, ew, fucking gross. But then it's like, you get used to it really quickly, actually. What is the purple lava and Peacekeeper smell like? Probably bad, is my guess. Herbal garden plants, dude. Rosemary is a tough plant to beat. It grows wild, in California where I'm from, or at least like there's people have rosemary plants all over the place in my childhood neighborhood, I should say. And yeah, rosemary's dope when you smell it out and about. That's just give up, dude. That was terrible. I like overcompensated, or overcorrected rather. Okay, this is gonna be a weird one, and I don't think anyone is gonna feel me on this. But the aroma of dry tobacco when you suck on it without lighting it. That's a really weird one, but that's one that I love personally. If someone ever hands me a cigarette, I genuinely like to flip it the opposite direction and just suck on the dry tobacco. It smells great, like it tastes great. It tastes like it's a gorgeous aroma. And I'm not saying burning it or smoking it, just sucking on the tobacco leaf, basically, or sucking air through the tobacco leaf. Tobacco smells great, like, especially when you don't burn it,
Okay, rolling. Oh.
Next time you're offered like a tobacco product, especially if you don't smoke, or even if you do, just try sucking on it dry for a minute or two and just enjoy the aroma of it. It's really nice. Yeah, suck on it dry. It seems weird to do. It's like, why aren't you lighting it? But it's like, tastes good, man. It's nice.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Should work. Perfect movement. Yo, Marquisha, thanks for the good luck. The manure thing throws it. It really depends on the animal too, because like cow manure is different than horse poop, which is different than, especially different than like chicken poop. Each of those have very different like aromas that you kind of get used to. I had a friend that had a chicken coop, and yeah, his whole house smelled like the nitrate that happens from their poop. It's almost like ammonia almost. Which, interestingly, I think a similar thing happens with cat pee. If you let cat pee, like, sit in the litter box, it'll have, like, an ammonia kind of smell. Which, I don't, like, hate it. It's just like, oh, whoa, like... It's just different than what you would expect from waste. I strike you as a farmer boy. I am quite not a farmer boy. But thank you, though. It's because I'm so lean and self-sufficient. Yeah, dude, when you know that someone isn't taking out their litter box enough when it smells more like the cat's pee than it does their poop. That means they haven't cleaned the box in like a week at least. Yo, Emo, thanks for the good luck. Going good, ZZ. Thanks for the good luck. Oop, rip blue. Oh, you like that? I call it like a sickly sweet smell. Like that, just like way too sweet. Especially when it's like a boiled like candy, you know, like a hot candy thing, and it's like it's just so sweet. You know, it's just all this like boiling sugar. I can't even describe it, but it's like... I'm not a fan of, like, sickly sweet. It's not my thing. It's nauseating to me. What's up, Piccolo? Thank you for the good luck. But I can see where people would like it. It smells like melting chocolate in your entire town. That's kind of badass. Oh, dude, anything that's like, they're like doing like meat on a stick out on like a busy like street. I think it's like the mix of like meat, like marinated meat, cooking over coals with that nice burnt kind of char. That mixed with like the cars going by, like the gasoline like burning from that. And it's just like this super like, I'm sure very carcinogenic smell, but it's like, it's just so like, I don't even know. It's so good. I love that. But it's like specifically with street food vendors, and I think a big part of that is like the actual you know, city architecture and other smells that are coming from that mixing together. It's like part of what makes it so tantalizing. It's like the tempting smell of cancer. Or something. I said like in like 20 times, like in like the last like 10 like fucking like. Sorry. I'm trying to, you know, say what I'm thinking. It's just hard. It's hard to find the words. That's why I'm saying like a bajillion times. You know what else? You know where else I did that? I did that in fucking Ricky's video about me. I said like a bajillion times. So listening back to it, I'm like, dude, I sound like such a fucking dumbass. So yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. I'm now insecure about that, and we'll try not to do that. If that makes you feel better. Stuff that's being deep fried universally smells good. I'm gonna push back a little bit on that. A lot of fried stuff does smell amazing, but like some fried, especially like at a carnival, or you know, it's like you get this like circus carnival smell when, you know, especially when it comes to old oil outside.
It's been peaceful.
And you know, it's like it has that sickly quality to it that I don't like. But yeah, some like freshly fried, especially like certain foods, freshly fried are fucking peak. Like freshly fried, you know, French fries or whatever, it's fucking great. But yeah, it's easy to go from like a satisfying fried food smell, like it quickly like crosses over into like, oh, this is just disgusting. You like that carnival smell? I'm not a big fan of it personally.
Oh,
It's nauseating to me. Do I think a cross-cultural traveling barbecue? I mean, what cultures are we talking? Like Korean barbecue, plus American barbecue, plus what other kind of barbecues? Brazilian, and all of those on one food truck? That food truck better be the size of a fucking touring, you know, mega bus to fit all those kitchens in there. All those spices and shit. I've never been inside of a deep freezer before.
Okay, rolling.
Oh yeah, popcorn. It's hard to beat popcorn. That's such a, like, fresh popcorn, especially at a movie. I don't know what it is about at a movie theater. I feel like that's another example of like the, what is it? The carpet and like the cleaners and like the movie screen. I don't know. Like it's that plus the smell of popcorn that really does it. I don't know. Yeah, like a movie theater lobby is an amazing smell. I agree.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Yeah, jerk chicken is great. Yeah, the nostalgia, the movie theater smell, nostalgia. Oops. Dude, I need to jump higher if I'm gonna do that strat. I feel you, rat boy. No, and that's kind of the thing if you work at any place, like any place that serves food, is, you know, even like a shitty fast food place, when you walk in there for the first time, you know, it's engineered to smell a certain way to like draw you in. Even like McDonald's or Subway or whatever. And the same thing is true with like a movie theater. But once you work there, I mean, that spell quickly like wears off, and yeah, if anything, you develop a disdain for that, what would otherwise have been a really nostalgic, nice smell, becomes like the smell of work, you know? It's funny how much like our experiences with smell can really influence how we feel about them. Yeah, if you ever worked at, this is so true, like what Pickle's saying, if you've ever worked at a fast food place, like part of the reason you can't go back there ever again, like it's like stressful to go back, is the smell. When you walk in, is the smell literally takes you back to that time in your life. And it's like kind of intense. It's like that every time I go to a Guitar Center now. The smell of all the fresh musical instruments. The smell of old people and candy. Bro works in a retirement home. No, that's definitely like you were raised by your grandma type vibes, and I respect it because I definitely had some very strong grandmas in my life as well. That is a whole... I know what you're talking about. Like butterscotch and stuff. Like really random ass fucking candies too. It's never like just like a fucking Snickers bar. It's like it's like some ancient... It's always like an old tin of like some old fucking like, you know, sticks of like chocolate and wafer and whatnot. It's like, what the fuck is this shit? 5-year-old candy canes and things. Dude, Alpine Ridge has gotta smell good. I'm with you guys on that. It's gotta have that dewy, crisp, like mountain air smell. All the Magic Crafters levels.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
I can see that, Critical. Or just like furniture stores in general. I haven't been in an IKEA since I was like a little kid. Dude, can we stop bonking? I gotta like get better at that. Smell ranking the enemies. Dude, I just want to put my face like in the fucking wool of one of the sheep. Dude, how have I never realized that Spyro the Dragon abbreviated is STD? How have I never realized that? This is like the first time I noticed that when you type that right now, Gype. Spyro the Dragon literally abbreviates to STD. It's because people never say, like, people never abbreviate it that way. People are always like S1, S2, you know, if they are going to abbreviate the games, you know. I've never heard someone use STD. But, I mean, I respect it. It makes sense. Yeah, STD speedrunner, that's me. Did you guys know my initials are PMS? I got made fun of that a lot in school. Yeah, PMS playing STD. Yeah, it's kind of a funny thing about the names of the Spyro games is the only one that's numbered is Spyro 2. But Spyro 1 is just called Spyro the Dragon, STD. And you know what's funny is with Spyro 3, people do say YOTD instead of Spyro 3. People do use that abbreviation a lot. But you don't see STD very much for the first game. It's an interesting thing. Yeah, I guess it's because it's a lot more words, right? Dude, yeah, I mean, I can imagine that, like, gem soup probably sounds really good. You know, a real-life equivalent to that would be, like, Chinese rock soup. Which, I mean, again, I just imagine that smells really nice. I don't know why. It probably isn't, like, the most delicious thing ever, but... Like, I don't know, just the idea of, like, boiled stones, you know? Emitting some steam, like... I don't know, it, like, reminds me, it gives me, like, sauna vibes or something. Did you guys know that that's like a thing in Japan? Like one of Japan's many like big brain things is that if you go to a ramen shop and you know you take a long time to eat your ramen and it gets cold, they'll give you a boiling stone to put in your ramen to heat it back up. Like they just have stones like chilling like on the fire there to do that. And like it's like wow, that makes so much sense. Yeah, ramen rock, exactly. And that's not to mention all of the different hot foods that you can buy at a convenience store that literally have built-in heating elements. Like when you open the package, like it just automatically like heats up the fucking curry and rice or whatever. Like that's such a crazy thing to imagine as an American, you know? Like we don't have any products that do that. Like on a consumer level. Oh, you're trying to quit smoking weed. Any tip? Can we get some tips from the chat for smoking weed? Like, I'm not even trying to, like, make fun or anything. Like, genuinely, do you guys have any, like... Because I know there's a lot of stoners here. And I'm one as well. So, you know, I really... I have my advice, but I want to hear what you guys think before I share anything. How would you guys quit smoking weed? Or how have you in the past? Wow, that's fucking crazy. Can I just, like, have it? Fuck this game. That's crazy. I had that, dude. Like, what the fuck was that? These are some really, like, not serious answers right now. That's good advice. Don't use any drug to sleep. I'm with you on that. I mean, I've tried doing that, and it just straight up for me, it just doesn't work. Like drinking alcohol or smoking weed before bed, I just like know that it takes me longer to go to bed, and it like, I know some people like they get used to that, and it does help, but for me, definitely not. I'm lucky that a lot of the positive addictive effects of weed actually just don't work on me at all. Like, for example, munchies. I get my appetite suppressed when I smoke weed. I'm like the only person that I've ever met that's like that. In fact, it's good for me to smoke weed after a meal, so that way I'm not tempted to eat more.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
And it doesn't make me sleepy. It increases my heart rate and blood pressure, so it doesn't make me, like, more relaxed or what have you. Even like indicas. So So yeah, so I mean, a lot of the things that people point to weed, like, oh man, but I need it to sleep, you know, these things aren't really super relevant to me, personally. So for me, it's a lot easier to just like go without smoking, you know? So I really can't give like really honest, earnest advice that would really be that helpful for you. Other than this. This is the one thing that really does keep me from smoking weed, is having something like this, having a career or a hobby or a job that you know you do better when you're not faded. And that like you can't smoke weed. Like my rule is like I can't smoke weed until I do runs for the day or until I do my stream and do all that. Then after I can smoke as much weed as I want. But when you at least have like some degree of like I can't smoke or drink until blank thing is complete, it at least, you know, it'll at least help you keep somewhat of a lid on it. I'm not saying it's like gonna solve addiction for you. And in fact, for a lot of people, it could just get worse despite that. But it's one thing that does help me, is having something where like, because one thing with weed is when you smoke it at the start of your day, it's like so game over, you know? It's the same thing with drinking. It's like when you fucking drink or smoke like right at breakfast, it's like, all right, well, there goes the rest of my day. And it's worse with drinking because you'll be hungover by the afternoon. But with weed, it's more insidious because it's like, all right, well, like, you know, an hour or two goes by, like, let me smoke some more. And then an hour or two goes by, and before you know it, you've gone out to the patio like 6 times in a day or something, you know? So especially with weed, I think it does help to push it back further in the day and have like a non-weed activity that you do before, you know? So yeah, that's my advice. Again, it's not like gonna completely solve your addiction or anything, but it's a good strat if you don't have something like that already. You're motivated to stop? I mean, talk is cheap, right? When it comes to this sort of stuff. Yeah, you're welcome. And you know what? Here's the other truth about like stopping certain addictions as well is for most people, it's just replacing one addiction with another. So if you ever feel like, oh man, like I really want to smoke weed right now, but I know I shouldn't. Like, I'm gonna just drink a soda instead or something. And that's like what people do with alcohol. Like, I'm just gonna drink a bunch of soda now. Now, is that like healthy? No. But is that like better than succumbing to your desires? Like, yeah, I mean, it's some degree of moderation. Or like people that get addicted to drugs, they'll replace the drug with cigarettes. You know, you'll see that very often as well. Or weed, even. Yeah, for me, my cope about that, about like using soda instead of alcohol or what have you, is that it's like, look, at least I'm stocking my fridge with like zero, like Coke Zero and like zero sugar Gatorade. Like, at least it's like, at least I'm doing that. At least like I can like sort of cope that it's like health. It is healthier, you know, to drink one of those instead of a beer, you know. So yeah, that's like the other like element that if you find yourself like craving whatever, just like find something to replace it with. Dude, I'm telling you, like, yeah, tea is such a good strat for like replacing like unhealthy things that you consume. And for me, what I learned is that like I don't even really like tea. I just like I like brewing hot water on the electric kettle and just drinking that. Because it's like the most pure form of, in my mind, that's like the purest form of tea. Like, it's no fucking honey, no fucking flavoring, no sugar, no cream, no bullshit. It's like, it's hot fucking water, and you sip on that shit while it's near boiling. And it's just like how I said, like, weed for me, has like an appetite suppressant effect. I think drinking hot water is like that for me as well. And I like to drink tea so hot anyways, that like you're barely even tasting it when it's that fucking hot, you know, when it's like near boiling. You're like you're like slurping on that shit, you know, like it might as well just be hot water. So I definitely recommend just getting into either tea or hot water. as well, like what that other person was saying in the chat. But yeah, just finding some, you guys are also talking about like carbonated water as well. It's like just finding some like basic, like somewhat healthy drink that like is like something you don't drink all the time. That's like anything that's like that is a great substitute for whatever drug or alcohol. And hey, maybe some of you guys in the chat, maybe some of you guys don't drink enough water. Like, it's like some of you guys maybe are just drinking Monsters and soda all day. Sometimes that drink that you need to start incorporating is just straight up just water, you know? It's like, you know what? I've drinking like 3 Monsters today. Like, let me fill up the fucking glass with some ice and some fucking water, you know? Like, for me, that's not a problem. I'm always drinking a shit ton of water. So I use like a hot water as like that drink for me, you know? Speaking of which, cheers. But yeah, I can imagine if you're like really deep into the addiction, not just of alcohol, but like just sugary beverages in general, and you're replacing water with them. Like the first step is like incorporating water, you know? Every fucking time. Water tastes so bad. Like, I trust, T, this is all I'm saying, is like, I trust that there's some version of water that you like. You know, maybe it's like a 0 sugar, you know, unsweetened tea or carbonated or hot water, but I mean, there's something out there that's, I mean, literally soda is made out of water. I mean, you can find, there's so many beverage choices out there that are adjacent to water, that are like kind of water, kind of not. The packets of 0 sugar things you can put in water, like you can find, I trust that you can, for people that are really like that far gone to where like I hate water, and believe me, those people exist. It might sound silly, but don't kid. I mean, like soda addiction is that serious to where people just don't like the taste of water or just don't like the concept of a tasteless beverage. Like you can find a version that works for you in this fucking consumer ass capitalist beverage society. Like maybe you gotta work your way up to just straight up water. Like there's no shame in that. Or work your way down rather in terms of like the taste intensity. For me, I don't like drinking room temperature water. Like that's my thing, is like I have to have water iced. That's why I always have a hydro flask. So that way my ice never melts. Yeah, room temperature water is ass. I totally agree. Like water has to be ice cold for me. Or like nearly boiling hot for me to like really enjoy it. So I get it. I get like I get the fucking water is ass. I get that take. I get it. But there is a version. I trust that there's a version of it. If you have an open mind and open heart, that you will find a version of water that works for you. Sparkling, 0 sugar, you know, tea, what have you, you know. I know nothing is gonna taste as good as like a fucking high fructose corn syrup, sugary energy drink. You know, that's a given. But there's like a path of enlightenment, you know, between that and just straight up water. For those of you who don't just like straight up water. There's a path there, and there's a whole spectrum in between those two things. And sometimes it's just a matter of just changing the temperature or changing the amount of bubbles in it, or what you know what I mean? Changing the source that you get it from. You're talking about the weed addiction, 17? I hear you. No, and that I'll tell you what, like, that's like really relatable because with weed, it's easy to get that, you know, people say like that paranoia, you know, where it's like, man, everyone's judging me for being stoned and they're not, especially when you're around people that aren't stoned. It's like, they're all judging me. So I totally relate to what you're saying. You know, and whenever you're feeling like that, that's how you know you gotta scale it back a bit. But, you know, but remember this, like, it's one thing to feel that way, and it's another thing to, like, take action, you know, consistently every day. Because you don't want to be in this cycle of, like, you know, you're doing it, and then you, like, get really mad at yourself, like, I gotta stop! And then, like, you know, you try to stop, and maybe it works for a day or two, and then you go back to it, like, you gotta, like, take the fucking, like, guilt. As hard as it is, you gotta take the guilt trip out of it. And just be like, what's something that works for me? That's like a baby step, you know? Where I'm not guilt tripping myself so hard, you know? I feel like that's the strategy. Yeah, you gotta remember, if you act out of shame, it's only gonna be a temporary solution. Don't act out of these negative, like, emotions like spite or shame or self-loathing, you know? Because they're not gonna point you toward, they might point you towards a good solution, but not one that's sustainable for you. You wouldn't, think about it this way, you wouldn't be feeling embarrassed or self-loathing or spiteful if the solution, like the cold turkey solution, worked for you. You wouldn't be feeling spiteful if that were the case, right? So don't feel like you have to do that, you know? You should really take a step back when you're feeling that way about yourself and be like, you know what? Like, let me just breathe, let me clear my head, and let's come up with, like, something that I'm actually, like, want to do. You know, not just, like, fucking... If that means, and this is what I'm saying, is, like, instead of just cutting out weed entirely, only smoking it after you've, like, done something productive for the day. Or, like, you know, replacing it with cigarettes, I don't know. I'm kidding. But, you know, like, replacing it with stuff, you know, just like baby steps, man. It's baby steps. You don't have to be Mr. Cold Turkey. And you don't have to listen to these motherfuckers in the chat that are like, it's weed, it's not addictive, you should just be able to stop. You know? It is addictive. It really is, like, as we can see here. That's a good strat, is saying there's only X days of the week that I'm allowed to indulge in this thing, you know? Every one of those, like, options is, like, its own baby. You just gotta find the right baby step that you're like, you know what, I'm down with this strat. And I'm not gonna, like, not gonna feel bad about it. I'm not gonna stress, you know? And I'm just gonna, like, start getting used to a lifestyle, like, slowly, where I'm not doing it, you know? A life that I want to live. Like, the key is, it's you want to have a life that you want to live, not a life that you live because you have to, you know? I have to stop smoking. You know, if it's like that, it's bound for failure. And here's the other kind of side of it as well, is some people, you know, and this is just the nature of addictive personality, some people, they don't have a choice but to spitefully say, this thing is so bad for me that I have to just stop it completely, and that's it, and that is the end of the story, because I cannot handle a middle ground baby step solution. If that's you, then that's you, you know? Like, you gotta know that about yourself. And a lot of addicts, that's just their truth. And unfortunately, these are people, you know, a lot of us, this is true, is these are people that, like, if they go sober, they're gonna spend the rest of their life fighting that demon, fighting that, like, desire to just fucking take a hit after 10 years, after 20 years, to just fucking have a beer. What's the big deal? You lasted this long. It's truly a demonic, like drive inside of you, the devil on your shoulder, and that's just something you're gonna have for the rest of your life. For some people. For a lot of people, actually. And if that's the case for you, I mean, it's just like you gotta know who you are. You gotta know what the solution is for you. So I don't know I don't know you, so I don't know what the solution is for you. But I think we've offered a lot of, like, alternatives and stuff. But yeah, like, I want to reiterate, it's like, it's all good. You shouldn't feel like, oh man, I'm a piece of shit because I smoke all this weed, because I drink all this alcohol. Like, you might be a piece of shit, but, like, you know, if the goal is to wean yourself off, like, negative self-talk is not the play. Or acting out of negative self-talk is not the play, unless that's how you operate, and that's the only way it's gonna work for you. Like, you can find a positive solution to where you just want to not be doing that so much anymore. You're doing so, like, for example, dude, I want to reiterate, speedrunning Spyro has stopped me from becoming like a hopeless weed and alcohol addict. It's straight up. This hobby has straight up set me free from the clutches of addiction. To where, like, I get done streaming this game, I start cooking, and I'm like, you'll be so surprised when you have, like, a positive solution. Like, something positive in your life that you do sober. You'll be so surprised how quickly you forget about drugs when you're just doing something productive. So that's my biggest advice, personally. Just from my personal experience. When I have a day off and I'm not doing shit, guess what I go right to? Fucking getting wake and bake and having beers pretty much all day, you know? Where am I gonna go to the bar next or whatever, you know? So that was like what set me free, personally. And obviously I'm not perfect either, you know. I'm definitely still a work in progress. But yeah, it really is like a it's like a light in my life, speedrunning this game. Just for that it stops me from doing self-destructive behaviors. I'm telling you guys, man, like last night, I gotta be so like candid with you guys right now. Last night, you know, I made this big like beef stew with like a giant I was kind of joking around. I bought this like 1 liter large bottle of like a comically large bottle of wine to like make this stew, but also like, hey, you know, maybe I'll drink some of it, you know, with my dinner and whatever. I drank like maybe like a third of, well, I guess I used like part of the bottle and then like drank it down to like, there's still like 2/3 left. I didn't drink a lot of it, but I did have a couple beers as well. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, this is the thing with alcohol specifically, is when you start drinking a good amount, it starts tasting better. And man, when alcohol starts tasting better, but you know you've had enough, it's like you take it, you stop, and you have this moment where it's like, do I want to be hungover tomorrow? You know? And I knew that it's like, I want to grind this game today, you know, / tomorrow at the time. That it's like, all right, you know, I had my fucking like basically like 4 drinks worth total. Like that's plenty. I'm gonna have crazy diarrhea tonight either way. But I would rather not be hungover, you know. And it's the only reason I made that call was because I love speedrunning this game so much. I care more about like putting on a good stream and doing well in this game than I do about getting, you know, slightly more drunk than I already was, you know. But if I didn't have this in my life, I probably would have just like totally, you know, just fucking drinking another like 3 cups of that fucking shitty Walmart wine, you know? Like it wasn't even good wine. It's like, dude, just stop, you know? Yeah, I'm like talking about like professional goals, but like a hobby, you know, like this, Spyro to me wasn't always like my profession. You gotta remember that. Like, this very much could apply to any hobby or just self-pursuit, you know, just artistic pursuit or what have you. Something where you can create, just like create something, you know? And trust me, you're gonna be tempted during that, whatever that hobby is, like, oh, let me try this, you know, after a few drinks and see how it is. And let me try it after smoking a shit ton of weed. Oh yeah, I play video games better when I smoke weed. Who here says that? Who here says that shit all the time? Oh, I play video games better when I'm stoned. Playing video games like this? Trying to get world record? The truth is thankfully obvious to me that that's not the case. But if I was just kicking back, variety streamer, yeah, maybe I would just be smoking weed all day, you know? Who cares if I was like a RuneScape streamer? You know what I mean? So it's like not even that like, I have like a hobby, but it's a hobby that like I know is better when I'm not stoned. I just know it, like I've tried it time and time again, like So yeah, guys, I mean, I'm not like, I want to reiterate, I'm also totally a work of progress in this regard. I just can't underline how much this hobby has saved me from like a life of like pretty much just addiction and self-destruction. It's probably one of the biggest things this streaming and speedrunning has given me. But in that, you know, I'm only, you know, so many drinks away from kind of, you could say, going off the deep end. And for me, going off the deep end is really, like, not as bad as other people either, so I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that I have a body that, like, responds to dehydration very strongly and whatnot. I physically can't drink so much as others. So I think I consider myself really lucky in this regard to even though I probably do have an addictive personality with weed and alcohol specifically. It's like, just the nature of my lifestyle helps keep that at bay. And I believe for anyone else that has an addictive personality like that, you can find a lifestyle for yourself like that keeps it at bay. Where it's like you don't, you know, the idea is that you don't want to consume these drugs, you know, at a point. During certain times of your day or whatever. That's the idea. It's not that like, oh, I want to do this, but I can't. It's like, you just don't want to. It's like, you don't even think about it. That's the idea, is you're not even thinking about, like, smoking weed or whatever. That's the point I feel like I want to get to. Okay, plus 2 seconds. We're still in this run. See how the gem count's looking here. $63, not bad. I'll take that. Nope, rip that blue. Never mind. That's what I get for getting excited about the gem count. You can't just fuck up once there. You know what's so funny about that room is you can't just fuck up once and then just like get back up and continue. No, you have to lose like 5 to 10 seconds. Like falling down multiple times. Such a funny spot. Oh! Oh my god, dude. Am I done for today, guys? I am dropping frames, I am noticing. Looks like it's back, though. I might be done for today, everybody. I think I put down a good run today. Had a world record pace into Bog. I think we went for about 3.5 hours. I'd say today was a good grind. I could keep going, but like, I'm losing my desire for it. I think it's been a great stream today. I think I'm valid. I'm not gonna have another crash out and guilt trip and then force myself to do runs just to realize I don't. Again, don't worry. I'm not gonna have a repeat of 2 days ago. Let's find someone to raid. I got a 3710 earlier, which could have been like a 36. Let's see here. It was world record pace going into Bog, though, I will say. I had if you watch back one thing, to those of you just getting here, if you watch back the VOD, watch the Misty Bog from today's run. If you want to see like the wildest crash out ever. That shit was like low-key funny. I'm not even gonna be mad. I might, like, okay, Duster, here's the thing. I know I've been acknowledging, let me find someone to raid while I talk about this. I know I've been saying that, like, okay, I should learn Ivor route. I should learn Ivor route. I've just been coping this whole time. But I'm also really strong at my current route. And my current route is really not that much worse, you know, at all than world record. In fact, there's an argument to be made that it's even or better if I do good gem, if I get good gems, basically. So, you know, like, I'm not like I'm not chomping at the bit to learn like Ivor route this second. I think what I decided after kind of ruminating on it for a few days is like, I will incorporate it after my next PB. So please, no pressure, no Ivor pressure here. Like it's all good. We'll get it when we get it. It's not a lot to learn either way, but it would be a really big change for me to make right now while I'm so close to a PB, you know? So I think the play right now is just keep doing it my way, lock in, play, and then we can learn Ivor after the next PB. I feel like that's the play for me. It really isn't the time. I want to reiterate, it's really not something that's like a pressing matter that I need to do in order to get world record. And, you know, you could just say, you call me a coper. Call me a coper all day if you want, but like, don't sleep on the power of having like a route strongly committed to your muscle memory. Like, I don't want to just throw that away like it, because let me tell you this one more time while I raid Anchovy here. Hold on one sec. If say I like hard commit to Ivor route like tomorrow or whatever, here's what's gonna happen is I'll practice it a bunch. I'll be able to do it in practice and the Stonehill reroute, but then I'm gonna have to shift my muscle memory and I'm basically not going to get a fucking run for the rest of this week, at least. I'm just telling you, that's like what's gonna happen. And eventually I'll start being able to squeeze out like good paces here or there. It's a process, you know? It's more than just learning a strat or two. It's like, it's really reworking your whole mind frame around the run and the gem count and alternative strats and stuff. So, it's not a small undertaking for me to switch over to Ivor, despite the strat differences only being like 2 levels, you know? So yeah, I don't want to, it's a bigger transition than you might think. And it's one that I really don't need to make right now. And I want to reiterate, it's like, if I get good gems like on my route, I know this is all cope, this is pure cope, but if I get good gems on my route, it's technically as fast as Ivor route, if not faster. You know, like, especially if you're getting like just okay gems on, like getting okay gems on Ivor route is like as fast basically as getting good gems on my route. So like really it's not that big of a difference at the end of the day. It only makes a difference if, okay, hold on, I gotta cancel this right. It only makes a big difference if you're getting good gems either way, you know? Like this is like assuming good gemming and alternative strats, you know, as well. That's where the time save comes from. So it's very like theoretical in that sense. So yeah, that's my Ivor cope. I know you guys probably didn't want to hear all that bullshit, and I will admit it is just cope because at the end of the day, it is more gems for the same time difference. So I will admit it is better and I will learn it. So I'm totally conceding it, but in due time. That's my whole thought process to those who were curious. Am I coping hard enough? Let me know in the chat. No. Cope harder. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a nice. I said I was gonna go for a walk yesterday, but I'm gonna go for a walk today because I need to get some fucking rice from the store. I'm gonna make a nice bologna sandwich, fried. Never make a cold bologna sandwich. Always fry that shit in the pan or the oven. I might even make some bacon to go with it. Make some sandwiches for Sarah and I before she goes. Sarah's gonna be volunteering at the cat cafe that she works at now. She does volunteer work with cats. It's really cute. So yeah, I'm gonna make us some good food and go on a nice walk and fuck yeah, dude. I sound similar to Laura's rerouting. So what you're saying is I'm coping extremely hard. Is that what you're saying? I believe we're saying the same thing here. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow. I fucking love you. I'm just kidding. Laura's great as well. Laura takes a great route through this game. It's one of the best routes. We all take great routes. Let's be honest. GG's. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I love you guys very much. Peace out. More grinding tomorrow. Mwah.